Wow. A serious low, I guess, for Democrats. I didn't believe the story when I saw it, to be completely honest. Liberals spread fake image of Kamala's face superimposed on female Canadian McDonald's employee who died of cancer in 2007. I didn't believe it. Take a look at this image, and I'll see if I can actually make it larger for all of you. And you can see the image on the left and the image on the right. I see this image of Kamala Harris in a McDonald's uniform being spread around by people claiming that liberals were spreading it. Let me start over. The first time I saw this image of Kamala in a McDonald's uniform, it was from conservatives saying Democrats are liars. And I thought, this is a false flag. There's no way Democrats thought they could get away with taking the image of a McDonald's employee from 1981-ish and putting Kamala's face on the body and that people would fall for it. And so I'm thinking, like, you know what I think this is? I think a conservative, because this is important to understand, fake is meme warfare, right? I thought a conservative made a fake claim, like you're going to get some liberal account claiming that this photo is Kamala Harris, but it's actually run by a conservative to prove that liberals lie, right? How do I explain it more simply? That a conservative was pretending Democrats were doing this to debunk something that never happened. Because I'm like, there's no way I could believe that Democrats would actually try and pass this off. So I checked. They are. I couldn't believe it. I started going to prominent liberal accounts. I started searching for the image, and I found many prominent liberals that are sharing the image of fake Kamala Harris's face superimposed on another woman's body, a new low. And the crazy thing is, the actual photo of the woman, it's the first thing you find on Google when you search 80s McDonald's uniform. And they were spreading it around. Andy can show us right here. It's a couple, actually. Take a look at this. John Collins says she looks familiar, and it's the fake photo. And it's a screen grab from what looks like Facebook or Instagram that says progress matters. Case closed. Now the cult can rest. You know, I think she was referring to herself in the cult. Yeah. And then sure enough, you have the actual photo of someone. You know what was really brutal about this? This woman died of cancer at the age of 42. And the image comes from her memorial page. It's a sad read. It was written by her husband, who lost his wife when she was 42 years old to cancer. And it shows people marching for cancer and supporting her as she is suffering chemotherapy. Wow. When I was younger, I didn't believe in evil. I really did not. I was young and I was naive. And I thought to myself that there is just interest, not evil. I said, I understand there's psychopaths. I understand there's lunatics who kill people. But I really thought for a long time that Democrats and Republicans just see the world differently. And I would say this. I mean, I'm like 18. I'm like, everybody wants the same thing. They just disagree on how to get there. And boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. And it's not till I get older and then gain more experience in life did I truly start to understand the depravity and the evil that exists. Maybe I thought I knew better than yin yang. Within lightness there is dark. Within darkness there is light. There is light and there is darkness. There's a balance. No, but now I'm more inclined to believe that we are in a constant battle between good and evil, always pervasive, and it requires eternal vigilance. This is evil. In so many ways, this is what evil looks like. Let's start with the depravity of taking a man's deceased wife and using her as a prop. It's so brutal, disrespectful, dishonorable. But then you add on that it was to steal political power and subjugate people. Wow. Let's read this from the Post-Millennial. A digitally altered image of Kamala Harris dressed as a McDonald's employee has gone viral on social media, sparking debate over her recent claim that she once worked at McDonald's in Alameda, California. The photo, widely shared by some liberal users as photo of proof of Harris's claim, is actually a modified image of a white Canadian woman who passed away from cancer in 2007. The original photo is of Suzanne Bernier, who passed away from cancer in 2007. Dr. Bernier, that is. She was a scientist. Harris previously claimed that she worked at McDonald's when she was younger, but solid evidence has still yet to come forward to verify the claim. Former President Trump's team accused her of fabricating the story. He then went and visited McDonald's, and the rest is history, is it not? Kyle Tibbett says, I'm not sure our brains are made for the level of information warfare we're going to experience from here on out. Someone's going to make a video. The funny thing is, you can AI generate this photo. You don't need to superimpose her face over somebody. And that's why I thought it was fake. Again, when I saw this, I was like, I bet a conservative pretending to be a liberal made this to debunk it and then accuse liberals, like a false flag, meme warfare, right? No, they actually did it. They actually were sharing this. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. But you can go to let me see if I can just generate this in real time while I'm recording this and talking to you guys. I'm going to go 1980s photo of Kamala Harris working at McDonald's. Make the image. Let's see. Grok isn't super good with this stuff. I'm going to see what it makes. It's saying for accurate and up-to-date information on the election. Yeah, it's no good. You can't do it like this. So it does kind of look like the 80s. It certainly does not look like Kamala Harris, however. Oh, look at that. They got the M in the background. Well, that's impressive. But you could still. I mean, that was 10 seconds. Imagine if I spent 2 weeks rendering AI to make an image. They could have taken this uniform, knowing what the uniform looks like. They could have shifted it around, and they could have made something look like Kamala Harris actually worked at McDonald's. But I guess no one ever accused them of being smart. So, well, there you go. Now, on top of all this, I love this one. Gen Z doubts Kamala Harris worked at McDonald's. Gen Z does? Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one believes she worked at McDonald's except for Democrats lying and pretending like they think she did. Dude, Kamala Harris does not come off like a person who worked at McDonald's. Take a look at this. A new poll shows the majority of Gen Z believe Trump's claims that Kamala Harris lied about working at at McDonald's. 38% of Gen Z said they think Trump is correct in saying Kamala Harris has never worked at McDonald's, according to polling carried out on behalf of Newsweek. Comparatively, 33% said they believe Kamala Harris has worked at McDonald's, while 28% said they are not sure. The survey questioned 514 people, blah, blah, blah. I just want to say, what an absolutely ridiculous poll question, but this is where we are in the modern era. The election is, what are we looking at, like 8 days away? For real? Where are we at? Let me look at the calendar here. Sunday, what do we got? Holy smokes. 9 days? So we've got today, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So actually 9 days, it looks like. But the election is actually happening now anyway, so I don't know how much it really matters. People are voting already. Yeah, we're not a country that has an election day anymore, I guess. Take a look at this. In total, let's see. Kamala Harris, Trump is correct. So the majority of people in total, or I should say the plurality, 38% say that Kamala Harris has worked at McDonald's, while 32% believe Donald Trump. When you look at the silent generation, they overwhelmingly believe that Kamala Harris worked at McDonald's. You know what, man? Stop watching MSNBC. That's the crazy thing, right? But it really is just Gen Z that's like, nah, she lying. Because all the other demographics actually believe she worked there, but Gen Z's like, nah. Gen Z is based. Here we go. What is this one? Washington Post. No, McDonald's didn't confirm Trump's baseless claim about Kamala Harris. Oh, man, I just can't stand these people. You want to know what I love about the Washington Post? The Washington Post refused to endorse a candidate. And so staff are resigning and panicking and people are canceling their subscriptions because it's never been more blatant. And I thank them all for doing it because now I'm going to be like, the corporate press is lying. They exist to support the Democratic Party. And when the Democrat people go, that's not true, like, shut the up. They started resigning because they didn't endorse Kamala Harris, literally freaking out over not doing anything, over nothing. If they endorse Donald Trump, I can understand you being mad about it. Heck, if they endorse Kamala Harris, I can understand you being mad about it. But here's a newspaper where its staff were demanding that they endorse a political candidate. They exist to support Democrats. Yet, here we are. Baseless claim? Kamala's claim she worked at McDonald's is baseless. She has no evidence to prove she did. Trump can say whatever he wants. There's nothing here. There's no evidence of anything. So I tell you this, actually, if Kamala Harris comes out and says, I worked at McDonald's, it is incumbent upon her to prove it. Now, good luck finding evidence of me working at Portillo's Hot Dogs in Chicago, but I did. And I wonder if it's still there. It's on Archer and Harlem. I'm pretty sure it's still there. Let's do, I'm gonna search for it. Summit, Illinois location. Ah, yes, the Portillo's that I work. I think I worked there for like, I don't know, 2 hours or something. Wait, what? Did they move? Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. That's not right. Hold on. It looks like they moved. Like they're still there, but they're across the street. Now, hold on there a gosh darn minute. You see, this is what happens when you leave your... Whoa, wait, what? Yo, wait. Oh, no, there's... I'm wrong. Yeah, they're there. Same spot. I had the map flipped upside down. Yeah, there it is. I was like, how did they didn't build a new location? There it is. Archer at 55... what is the address here? What do we got here? 5532 South Harlem. Yep, I worked there briefly. And I wouldn't consider anything like... I wouldn't be like, I once worked fast food. I'm like, well, I did. I don't know. A lot of people did. But good luck finding records of me there. That being said, I don't care to prove to you that I actually worked there. I'm not running for office. But I think it's fair to say that if I was trying to make that a point of my campaign, that I worked at a fast food restaurant too, yeah, I'd probably want to prove it. And you know what? I got to be honest. I could hire somebody at $15 an hour and say, can you, I'll give, not even that. Hey, I'll give you $300 to pull up some records from Portillo's and see if you can find my record of employment there. Like one small staffer. Kamala couldn't even do that. Sure. Anyway, my friends. And the McDonald's thing is wild. It's silly. But, this was a brutal read. It was a brutal read. You know why? Because it's one thing for Democrats to be scumbags and do something like this. And I mean the actual voters, the actual individuals who are lying and cheating for political power. It's another thing in the research, I had to read this woman's obituary in memorial. And I feel for her. It was 2007. It's been a long time. But I couldn't imagine. I mean, the guy lost his wife when she was only 42 to cancer. And so then they ripped the image from, they took the image from her memorial page. A woman who died. She was a scientist. She had friends. She had family. She was married. And they ripped an image from her memorial page of her death. Man, no honor. No honor. I'll leave it there. Follow me on X and Instagram at Timcast. Share the show with everyone you know. If you really do like the work that we do, leave us a good review, and we'll see you all in the next segment.